if I told you that heart problems and chest problems are not just physical? That the chest tightness, irregular heartbeat, or even thyroid and kidney issues could actually be a reflection of deep unprocessed emotions? What if your body is trying to talk? It's speaking the words of your heart that it never got to say. Hi, and welcome here to today's episode. My name is Evette Rose, and I'm thrilled to have you here with me today for our episode about suppressed emotions behind heart problems and also chest pain. And remember also to subscribe, stay up to date, and also join me every Wednesday for my free masterclasses as well. And you can register at matmasterclass.com. Is it possible that your heart could be holding on to trauma? Let's explore this. You see, the heart and the brain are actually really deeply connected through the vagus nerve, which is a very powerful link between your emotions and your autonomic nervous system as well. And studies actually show us that suppressed emotions, especially resentment, regret, and heartbreak, actually activates the stress response also in the body. And chronic stress meaning related to even the emotions that I just mentioned, can of course also add to an increased cortisol levels. And this can cause inflammation in the cardiovascular system. We know that dysregulation of the nervous system can now also happen as another ripple effect, and that can also cause irregular heart rate and also chest tightness. And then an overactive amygdala, which I normally refer to as the panic button, which is our fear center as well. So there normally you'll find lodged, constant anxiety and also a lot of emotional shutdown and withdrawal. So what happens is when we suppress emotions, we don't actually eliminate them, we store them. And the heart, being the center of love and connection, becomes the primary place where these emotional pain points can start to manifest. So let's dive now into emotional blocks in the heart, because the heart isn't just an organ, it's an energetic center of love, connection, and also self-expression. But when love wasn't safe for you growing up, and when maybe affection was conditional, when your voice was maybe silenced, when betrayal left scars in you, you learned to protect yourself. And we can have a look here also now at signs that your heart and the energy there is blocked. For example, you might have a lot of trouble struggling to express your emotions, expressing yourself. You're holding on to a lot of past hurt, a lot of regret. You might be feeling incredibly unworthy of love and care or attention, and also feeling very disconnected, maybe in relationships, or even also fearing intimacy. Now, have you asked yourself, was love in your childhood unconditional, or did you have to earn it? Did you, for example, feel safe expressing your emotions, or were you punished for them? You see, if love was unpredictable or painful in your early years, your heart learned to guard itself. And now, as an adult, this protective mechanism can actually be affecting your health. Let's look at the role of giving and receiving and how that relates to different parts of the heart. You see, when there's challenges on the left side of the heart, we know that there is a lot of trouble with receiving love. And signs of this could, for example, be feeling guilty when others take care of you, feeling obligated to give back immediately, believing love comes with conditions. And you might possibly have childhood patterns where you might feel, I'll only love you if you behave, right? Feeling that that was said to you. And love maybe could mean sacrifice as well. You don't deserve kindness unless you prove yourself. So if this resonates, drop a heart in the comments and let me know. The right side of the heart is now telling you that you have trouble giving love. And this normally means just giving love, being present, allowing love to flow from you to others. And this doesn't have to be romantic love. This can be platonic love as well. Now, signs that you might have challenges with this is that there could be a strong fear of vulnerability, keeping people at a distance, right? Associating love also maybe with pain, rejection, and maybe feeling also like you have to earn the right to be loved as well. And there could maybe also be childhood patterns relating to feeling that tough love is real love. You see, expressing emotions can make you feel that you are weak. It's not true, but it makes you feel that you are weak. And you might also feel that no one is there for me, so I have to do it all by myself. And if this resonates, drop a heart and let us know. Remember, your first relationship in life, which is our mother bond, also sets us up with that platform for what love is, right? Your first experience with love, it's going to be your mother. And the way that she also treat you is going to shape how you see love today. So if she was maybe distant, you might struggle with intimacy. If she was overprotective, you might fear losing yourself in the relationship. And if she was emotionally unavailable, you might feel very unworthy of love. Now, for women, heart trauma can also stem from betrayal or abandonment by a father, a partner, or a male figure. For men, it links to competition, proving yourself, or having power struggles. So it begs the question, how did your childhood experiences with love maybe shape your adult relationships? Let's also have a look at the science of ancestral trauma and the heart. We know that we are expressions of our ancestry. And after having worked with thousands of people, 7,000 people, I might add, while I was writing this book, Metaphysical Anatomy, which is a big book of 722 medical elements and the suppressed emotions behind that, let me tell you, I saw incredible patterns of people having ailments and as well as ancestral history that spoke volumes as to why a person in this lifetime had certain medical challenges coming forward. Now, when we look, for example, sometimes that when we have pain in the heart, now sometimes that pain in the heart might actually not be yours. Your body can actually be holding on to generations of trauma that's passed down through epigenetics. Now it begs the question, did your ancestors maybe experience war, land loss, displacement, a lot of survival struggles, oppression, or some very strong traumatic injustice as well? You see, emotional suppression is also, for example, where love was a luxury, it wasn't a right. So these experiences, they don't just disappear. They leave genetic imprints. They leave these subtle trails of fear, survival mechanisms, and also emotional wounds that can show up in you. So you see that healing yourself, it's much bigger than just you. It's actually breaking cycles for generations before and after you as well. Now, how can we start to heal the heart? Where do we even begin? You see, a beautiful, powerful place for me personally to start is with gentle, self-reflective questions. So some questions that you can maybe think about is, when I needed love as a child, how was it given to me? You can also maybe journal around, do I feel safe receiving love or does it feel uncomfortable? And maybe why? If you feel that the reason why is something that you have maybe conscious access to, maybe you can just focus on, how does my physical body react to that question as well, right? So don't feel that you're going to have writer's block. Your body is constantly giving you signs and signals. Now, another question also is, do I feel safe expressing love without fear of rejection? Do I feel guilty when someone loves and supports me? And also, what repeating patterns in my love life frustrate me the most? So there you have it. These are gentle questions and ways that you can start to write and journal and reflect on it. It doesn't have to be something that you have to do in one day. It's something that you can start to document as well. Because, I mean, as most of you know, awareness is the first step towards healing. And your heart isn't just a pump, it's really truly a storyteller. And it's time to start listening. So remember to drop there in the comments bar how you are going to approach this. What was the most valuable for you as well? Let's start talking. Let's have a conversation about it as well. And remember to subscribe, stay up to date. And thank you for your love, your time, and your energy. Thank you so much. And until next time, be the light that you are. And remember, if you want to learn more about stored emotions in the body and how they can even be hiding behind ailments, tension, pain, negative thoughts, beliefs, any challenges that you're having in your body, there's going to be stored messages. So remember to go grab your copy of Metaphysical Anatomy. It's a big book of 722 medical ailments and then the emotions that are suppressed behind them as well. You'll be also finding powerful questions in this book that can really truly help you to get started on your healing journey. And you can find your copy at evettebooks.com.